đến ngày 28 tháng 12 năm 2012, mua sân box Dibilon nhận lúc nào trúng xe 19 xe Honda SH, 79 xe Way Alpha và hàng ngàn giải thưởng khác. Sơn box, hãy cùng yêu Việt Nam.
Chào mừng quý vị đang cùng quay trở lại với chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi. Ở lần trước thì chúng ta đã cùng trò chuyện với đầu bếp Bobby Chinn. Và hôm nay thì chúng ta sẽ cùng gặp gỡ anh với một vai trò khác. Đó là người dẫn chương trình truyền hình nổi tiếng của những chương trình về ẩm thực và du lịch.
I've come to one of the most vibrant and exciting cities in the world.
There are rich layers of history everywhere you look here.
Besides your roles as a chef, you also do a role as a host on a cooking show. So how many programs that you are doing now?
I have, I think three. Well, there's the World Cafe series. There's the Bobby Chinn Cooks Asia. I'm working on a new show, and then I film some shows in Vietnam now.
How can you manage your time to do both jobs as well?
I don't know if I manage it very well, but I do my best. So I have passion for both jobs. So I like to, this job for me is about doing something that's, I think, is special for people. And then the other job, I find that I get a lot of people that say I've inspired them to cook, which makes me feel good because I'm doing something that I enjoy doing. And I enjoy traveling, so I've got to learn how to balance it, and sometimes that's difficult.
Yes, I know that you also do a job as an actor, right?
I used to do a little stand-up.
Stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Comedian? Yeah. Okay. Besides your job analysis, do you think that the fame of your job can bring a lot of things to the other things that you are doing now?
Yeah, but you know, it's for example, I came to Vietnam for a purpose, and I stayed in Vietnam for a purpose. My interests were not fame or driven by money or any of those things. I wanted to do what I want to do, and I wanted to find passion in what I do. So I found passion in cooking, and then I found passion in running and designing and playing music, and then I traveled, and so to me, I don't plan any of this stuff. So as far as fame, most people in Vietnam don't know me. Outside of Vietnam, many people know me.
Yeah.
But in Vietnam, I feel at peace. I feel very happy. No one bothers me.
Maybe you don't care about the fame, but it doesn't deny that the fame affects your life.
Well, there's days that I like it, there's days that I don't like it, and on the whole, my friends have been my friends for many years. The people I go see, they're not, you know, it's like when I talk about the lady at Che, she doesn't really care about my TV show. She likes me because I'm a big customer, and I recommend her Che, and she's like a teacher, an aunt, you know? It's that intimate connection that I have with people in Vietnam that has kept me here. So all the other stuff they're strangers that are inspired by me, and they write to me and they say really nice things to me, and it's very humbling because what did I do? I just talked about something, or I cooked a dish, and I didn't sign up thinking that would have happened to me. I came to Vietnam just learning Vietnamese for the next minute I'm on television, and I'm all over the world is a strange concept.
Does the fame bring you more customers?
Yeah, in certain respects. I mean, it grows. It takes time. I'm lucky in that sense. I'm a lucky person. I found something that I love to do. I live in a country that I love, I have people that I love, and that's it. You know, I'm lucky to get people that like my show. They come here and they eat. It's a wonderful experience.
Like what? 10 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yes.
Just enough time for me to finish chopping up these onions.
Okay, that's enough onion. Otherwise, it'll be a jumping jack.
So with your fame now, do you think that you will open a show, created a show that is about cooking on TV in Vietnam or something like that?
One of my goals coming to Vietnam was to really understand food, Vietnamese food. Why is Vietnamese food so much different from the rest of Southeast Asia? What makes it different, and how did it get to where it is? And then I want to meet the people that make it, right? That, like the lunch lady, or the people at the market, or the women that come with their goods from the countryside. That, to me, is a Vietnam that I fell in love with for food. If someone offered me a TV show and said, we would like you to go out and promote Vietnamese food, or learn Vietnamese food, or explain what it is, I would do it.
You also write books, cooking books. Can you tell me?
One of the things was, is when my TV show was doing very well, I also got a cookbook deal in London, and they wanted to know my opinions on Vietnamese food. And so I described Vietnamese food as being modern cuisine perfected 1,000 years ago. And so I wrote these stories of how does a foreigner come to Vietnam and learn Vietnamese food without speaking Vietnamese. It's pretty tricky.
What is your opinion? What is your sharing when a lot of about cooking show is shown more in Vietnam?
Well, I think that people are recognizing and giving a lot of attention and respect to cooks now because of television. And I think that's a good thing. I think that it's a very good tool to promote the food of a country. Which I think it's the food of a country is a fast track to understanding the people of a country. I think it's very good that they also inspire people to cook and to appreciate food, because many people don't know how to make it. They don't know how difficult it is, or how many steps it takes to do a simple dish that they get every single day.
So between two jobs as a chef and a TV host, would you prefer?
If I cooked a meal and a couple came in and I made a very romantic evening for them, and the man proposes to his girlfriend and they're going to get married, and I made this food, that to me makes me happy for quite some time, because I did something that was really good. I have a lot of fans that write the nicest things to me because I did things. I promoted their country, you know? So I go to a country and, you know, most people don't visit it or something, or they don't know where to eat. And then those people from that particular country said, thank you so much for doing this, and I love that place that you ate at. And I don't know, you make them happy. Either the country, or you inspire people from other countries.
So that's the way you also, that you bring happiness to them also as a grown-up TV host.
Yeah, but the TV host doesn't know whether it's good or not. You shoot it, you don't get the instant gratification or understanding. If I go, bah, all right, it's bad, right? You know it like that. When you taste it, you know. But in TV, you don't have immediate understanding of it, if it's good or not.
With a very tight schedule and very busy with your job, how can you relax and entertain yourself?
I try to be very disciplined about that, and I try to set time for personal time. So, as an example, I promised my girlfriend that we spend 3 days together in a week, that no matter what, we should spend time together, and then we do things together. And we don't talk about work, and we don't talk about, you know, we talk about us and the things that we like doing, and we go do them. And I do that with much more discipline, because for years in Vietnam, I worked 7 days a week for years, you know. I slept in my restaurant for 9 months, right? There was no life. I ate my own food. I didn't have money to really go out and eat. And I was there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I've done that for years. Now, I try to put time aside to have a personal life. And that is very important for me, because I never had one in 15 years of living here.
How about the time that you spend for playing instrument?
Yeah, years ago when I first moved to Ho Chi Minh City, when we had our opening party, Quinn Van Ming came to play
Quinn Van Ming
saxophone. And he became kind of like an uncle to me.
And he teach you how to play saxophone?
No, he didn't play me saxophone. He knew I liked rock and roll.
Yeah.
So I would play the jazz club every Friday night. And then over the years, like I watch all these young musicians, drummers, his son Dak, Long on saxophone, Vak on piano, a lot of really talented musicians. I go to the jazz club, and occasionally I go play with them. That was, you know, I never played music. I never really sang or played in a band until I came to Vietnam.
Ooh, fire!
Damn good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today I'm very happy to listen and hear about a story about your passion with Vietnamese cuisine, your job also. And before we finish, do you have any message to share with the audience together with me also?
Oh, with you?
Okay.
So I'm gonna guess you're gonna go with
Still remember what I told you before?
Hãy cùng tôi yêu Việt Nam.
Okay, now we do it right. 1, 2, 3.
Hãy
Hãy cùng tôi yêu Việt
Nam.
Nam. Okay, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you very big.
Your Vietnamese is better after you talk to me. Do you realize that?
Ôi, buffet.
Yeah, but I wait here because I also have a kind of a small souvenir to you.
Okay, thank you.
This is a small souvenir to give you.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, how handsome you are!
So see.
Oh, look like a chef, a real chef here.
Yeah, look at, especially in the stomach area.
And still remember about our show, huh?
Yeah, well, I should have a picture of you here next to me. I see that all the time.
Okay,
Every
thank
morning
you.
I see that.
It's my pleasure, Bobby. Các bạn thân mến, ngày hôm nay thì chúng ta đã có cuộc gặp gỡ rất là thú vị với là Bobby Chinn, một người vô cùng hài hước về công việc của một đầu bếp, về công việc của một người dẫn chương trình như thế nào, đúng không ạ? Và đến đây thì thời lượng phát sóng của chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi của chúng tôi cũng đã khép lại rồi. Rất mong quý vị hãy tiếp tục theo dõi chương trình này để cùng gặp gỡ những nhân vật đặc biệt trong những số lần sau. Còn bây giờ, xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.
Ciao. Xin chào.
Sơn Boss, hãy cùng yêu Việt Nam.